friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to touch base with you and talk to you about something that I'm seeing so much of on social media, in talking to people, and I just kind of want to touch base on something, and that's negativity right now. I mean, we're into 2017. It's no longer fresh. We're deep into it. And there's already, I see it all the time right now on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. There's so many places that I'm seeing, I thought 2017 was going to be amazing. It's crap. This happened, that happened. They're pissed about politics. They're pissed about work. They're pissed about the weather. Blah. There's so much negativity going on right now that I'm personally seeing, so I'm sure other people are seeing it as well. And it's just so important to keep a positive mindset because it is not the end all be all, but so many people suffer from SAD this time of year that I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about a few things that you can do to keep a positive mindset in the cold, in the winter, when things are changing, you're not happy, all of that. One of the first things that I recommend is exercise, and you hear this all the time, I know. Exercise is so important for you. No, really. The endorphins that exercise gives you boosts a little trigger in your brain that releases happiness. So anytime you're moving your body and you're getting in some endorphins, you're giving yourself happiness and a little euphoric love feeling. And that's going to be a great way to keep those negative mindsets out, those negative feelings, the winter blues. It's going to push those out. I personally do boot camp at 5 a.m. twice a week. That is crazy for many people, and I get that. I'm not saying you have to do that, but move your body, keep yourself active, and you're going to be able to have a more positive mindset just because those endorphins are gonna be flowing, and it's gonna help you in your daily life. Tip number 2, I have found throughout my whole life, journaling is an amazing therapeutic tool for good things and bad things. I love to go back through the years and review things that I've said, like, oh, that was such a special day or a wonderful moment, or oh, I was mad that day. Today, my boss pissed me off. Today, my boyfriend and I got into a fight. Nobody else deserves me, blah, 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 blah. Good thing about journaling it, you can close it and you can move on from it. You push it away, you got it out, and then you can move forward. And that's gonna be the best way to just therapeutically vent, get it out. Don't share it with the whole world. Facebook don't give a shit. And move on. Let it go. Another thing that I learned years and years ago that has been so helpful for me is to assume positive intent. That one sentence has changed my thoughts about so many things. Some asshole who cuts me off on the highway. My boss gave me an assignment last minute. A coworker called in. My husband's making me crazy. Whatever it is, assume positive intent. Assume they did not wake up this morning with the thought process of, I can't wait to piss you off today. Because they didn't do that. They didn't wake up with the intent to piss you off. It may have happened, but it wasn't their original intent. Now, there are some people in the world, and I'm sure you know who they are in your own circle, that do want to piss you off. And the best way to rise above them is to control how you react to them. Sometimes not reacting at all is the best reaction. That'll really get them. But if you have this positive mindset where you're like, no, you're not going to bother me. Your words, your actions are not going to affect me today. You are the CEO of your own life. You get to control those things. So if you choose, nope, you're not worth my day. You're not worth my stress. You're not worth messing up my makeup for with a stress wrinkle. Beautiful. You don't need them. Kill them with kindness. Move forward. You don't need them. Don't let them affect your day. Keep a positive mindset. Maybe journal it later when you get home. Whatever you need to do. Another tip I have is self-care. It is so important and pretty much your obligation to take care of you. You are responsible for you. So if you're having a mindset where you're just down in the dumps and you can't pull yourself out of it, it is important to do some self-care. Whether that's a bubble bath, read a book, take yourself to a movie, go buy yourself that makeup at Sephora you've been thinking about for so long, film a video, call your best friend, call your husband, call your grandma, whatever is that joyful moment for you, it is your responsibility to take care of yourself and give yourself that happiness. You deserve happiness. All of these tips I know you've heard before and they probably all sound simple, but until you start incorporating them into your life, you don't realize how truly valuable these things really are. Whether it's going on a quick walk, going to write in your journal. Whatever it is, it's going to benefit you so much. Another tip I have, and it can be hard in the wintertime, I know, is to get into sunshine. January, as we all know, is one of the most depressing months of the year. It's the darkest for most people, it's really cold for most people, and a lot of people don't know that they suffer from SAD. I mean, heck, I have never been clinically diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I suffer from it just because I get down in the dumps in the wintertime, and I'm generally a very peppy person. So you have to take some steps to take care of yourself and to kind of get ahead of it sometimes, because sometimes you either know what's coming and sometimes you don't. Sometimes people will just kind of cut you off and cut at you, and you're like, nope, I'm choosing not to react to that because I'm better than you. Or I'm better than that situation. Or you know what? That's not worth my time. You are responsible for you. You are better than the situation, and it's only temporary. The negative shit is temporary. And unfortunately, negative people sometimes are always going to be there. You'd like to think that it goes away after high school. It doesn't. I'm sorry. But you get to decide, yeah, you know what? It's going to piss them off a lot today when I don't even care. Because you can't care about the haters. 2017 isn't going to be magical. It's not going to be rainbows and ponies. There's no year that's going to be, because this is life. Life can be amazing, and it's going to have its challenges. It's just how you choose to react to those challenges and how you choose to feel about them, because only you are in charge of your emotions, nobody else. So that's where it's so important for you to look out for you. And don't let anything else kind of inflict the way you're thinking, because there's people that are going to want to vent to you, verbal diarrhea all over you, negativity. And you can have sympathy for those people, but it's important for you to close it and move it away, because that's not your problem. The winter can be tough, but I know you guys can get through it. I can get through it. We're all going to get through it, because we're some badass bitches. Yeah. Bye friends, thank you so much for watching, and if you're new to my channel, I really hope that you subscribe. We actually have a lot of fun here, and like. Bye friends.